What up everybody? I am the Mademoiselle and this is my channel, and today we are going to be reacting to Do All Women Think the Same? Now I've done the Do All White People Think the Same, Do All Black People Think the Same. Now it's time to do the Do All Women Think the Same. Now this video just came out. I was like, ooh, I was going to do the Do All Trump supporters Think the Same, but we can put that on hold. We're going to watch this one first, then I think I'll do the Trump one, or whichever one you want me to react to. Comment down below. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash every button, you know, that can help us sister out on the road to 500K, posting every motherfucking day until we get there. That didn't rhyme, yeah. Okay, I'm done. Make sure you get my merchandise. This is my Black is the New Standard of Beauty sweatshirt. I got it in a t-shirt, I got it in a hoodie. Go get it in the store. I got a whole bunch of other designs. Go get it in the motherfucking store. I got my Haitian flag. Shout out to my Zoes, okay? You know Haitian history is Black history, you feel me? I had to put it on today. I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, oh, I haven't worn my flag in a while. Actually, I wore it like maybe a week or two ago, but you know. Haitian 365. I don't just pull out my Haitian flag in motherfucking May. Ooh, let me stop throwing shade.
Telling a woman she should do something is actually anti-feminist. We're told all the time from so many people what we should be, how we should act. So the question in itself goes against what I believe as a feminist anyway.
Let's see how I feel about these beliefs. Pause. Why is there only 2 black women in this? 2 out of 1, 2. Yeah, why can't there be 3? I'm sorry. I just wanted to know. I'm sorry. Maybe one of them's biracial. Maybe. That would be okay. But alright. I don't. I do not. I don't know how to do none of that shit. I'm screwed if my tire pops.
Like, I know, like, the step 1 through 5, but like to actually do it, I don't think I could like be confident enough to just do it, you know? Yeah, I didn't know there were 5 steps anyway, so that's why I'm here. Like, no. I have changed my tire multiple times.
You're lit.
Just shows that I'm not a great driver, but I learned myself, and I had to because I popped my tire a lot.
Alright, I'm sorry. I've always said this. I believe that women should have equal rights. I believe that women should be able to do whatever they want to do. I believe a lot of things, like, you know, when it comes to women and all that. But certain things, like, I don't care. A man has to do it for me. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not changing my fucking tire. I'm not doing it. I'm not changing my tire. I'm not changing my oil. Like, when it comes to car shit, I hate taking my car to get anything done. Like, it gets me so mad. Like, I just wish I had a man so he could do it for me. I don't care. So is that anti-feminist? Maybe. I don't know. I don't care. Just know that I prefer certain things to be done by men for me. Alright? I'm just saying. Yes, they should. 3, 2, 1. Definitely. Yes, definitely. What?
There shouldn't be any difference in the fundamental life things that we all should know. And I think that if we were all raised the same, there wouldn't be pay differences. Like, we'd all have this, we'd all be on the same slate. So maybe I'll switch it to agree. I actually don't want kids, but if I were to decide to do that, I would want them to grow up in that environment where there's no difference between you two. You don't have like a curfew that she doesn't have, or vice versa.
I agree with you, but I also think that we have, like, where we are now, we wish there was a perfect world. So we want to raise our kids and say, treat everyone the same. Yes, absolutely, you treat everyone the same, but recognize that not everyone believes that way. Like, if we teach our boys the responsibility that they have, not taking advantage of someone when they've had too much to drink, I just think that there's an awareness that you have to teach boys being men and also girls, like, becoming women. Every woman should be a feminist.
I don't think so.
3, 2, 1.
just think that feminism in recent years have just become extreme.
Well, it's
Yes.
like the 60s. It's like if you're a feminist, then like you're anti-man.
That's
like
why,
what?
yeah.
Like, you know.
I don't think it should be anti-man. I think we should all be empowering men to support women too.
Right.
Yep.
And bringing them into the conversation. I think right now feminism is like, we don't need you, but we do.
I agree with that, but also I think that women have been put down for so long that we kind of need to go a little bit extreme in the opposite direction just so that we can come to the middle, because otherwise the men aren't going to meet us in the middle.
I personally, I've never ever taken that term. Like, I sit there all the time on my channel and I talk about women empowerment, and I believe women should be empowered. But at the same time, yeah, that the feminist whole movement has been extremely toxic in my opinion. It hasn't, like, I don't know, that's just what I see. I could definitely be wrong.
Well, feminism by default is sort of the idea to make decisions for yourself and what fuels you, and telling a woman she should do something is actually anti-feminist. So
It is.
because we're told all the time from so many people what we should be, how we should act, how we should address, how we should communicate. So the question in itself goes against what I believe as a feminist anyway.
I believe abortion should be legal.
Definitely.
2, 1.
This is the thing with the abortion thing for me, right? I used to be stone cold. Abortions are wrong. Abortion is murder. But as I grew up and I started seeing more and more people have kids that they didn't want to have, or have kids that literally shouldn't be born, I was just like, honestly, I can't fucking do it. Now, what I mean by shouldn't be born is like they're born in broken homes. They're born in parents who literally are on drugs or aren't stable enough to have a kid. And ever since then, I was just like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Like, I have way too many people in my life I know that shouldn't have the kids that they have. They're mistreating their kids. They're abusing their kids. Their kids are fucking miserable. And it's just like, honestly, I feel like sometimes abortion is needed, okay? I feel like if you don't want to have a kid, you shouldn't be forced to have one. But at the same time, I don't believe in people just out here having abortions left and right. I've made a video about abortions before. Like, I don't believe people should be out here just dropping kids, you know, every chance they get, and just negligently getting pregnant knowing that there's abortions out there. I feel like you should be more responsible with your body, but at the same time, it's just like there's a lot of kids that just shouldn't be born out there. A lot of broken kids in broken homes and broken environments, and it's just like some of these kids would have been better off not alive, okay? And I know there's gonna be a lot of people like, oh,
How are you Catholic and you believe in abortion?
just because I'm Catholic doesn't mean I have to believe in every single thing that goes on in the Catholic Church. Doesn't mean I have to have the same exact beliefs. Doesn't mean that I am going to be a puppet, okay? I believe in what I believe in, and there's been people on my social media who try to come at me for that because I said that I believe in abortion and I'm Catholic and blah blah blah. I'm gonna get excommunicated because I believe in abortion. First of all, if you don't fucking like my beliefs, that's your fucking problem. You don't have to agree with me. I'm not trying to get anyone to agree with me. I said what the fuck I said, okay? It is what it is. And that's what I believe in. I'm not forcing anyone to believe in my beliefs. And then there's gonna be a lot of other people that are like, oh, you're so wrong, that's so fucked up, how could you believe in that? That's murder, in your opinion, okay? In your opinion. And then there's gonna be people that's like, oh, well, you could always give the kid away. Honestly, I know a lot of adopted people, okay? I know a lot of kids who grew up in foster homes, and they don't grow up any better, okay? A lot of them end up feeling extremely resentful, extremely unwanted because they know they've been adopted and their real parents didn't want them. So why put that type of energy out into the world? Like, I'm just saying. I always wanted to adopt a kid. I do want to adopt a kid when I get older, but I do feel like that can be detrimental as well. So I'd rather just terminate a pregnancy early on than deal with the grief of having a kid out in the world who feels unwanted, unloved, etc.
Here we go.
Hi, guys.
I think it's circumstantial, because I do believe there are instances where if the mother is going to be severely harmed by a birth, that is where abortion would be okay in my belief. And I think it also, the exception also would be in the cases of rape.
Yup.
all
Yeah,
of
that
the
too.
instances where you
Facts.
made a choice. I'm pro-life. I think we all should deserve a chance at life.
So I definitely second that. I agree with that statement, but I feel like the heavy restrictions that are placed on it by our government, just dictating what we can do with our bodies, is really infuriating. And then seeing people who have kids and resent it for the rest of their lives,
Yep.
and raising children that they never wanted, it's frustrating.
And so do you think that those parents that are struggling with raising their children, that they didn't have the option for adoption or other ways?
It depends. Like, for a lot of cultures, adoption is not okay. So they would not be able to do that.
I don't mind strangers flirting. 3, 2, 1.
I don't really care as long as you don't touch me or disrespect me.
Tastefully is the word that comes to mind. Like, I enjoy a tasteful. You look
Witty
fantastic, right?
That's true. If it's wanted, it's fine. But then, like, you can't mind read. How would you know? We've all had, like, bad flirting experiences. And, like, I'm thinking, there's a couple I've had where they're like, excuse me, I just want to let you know you're very beautiful. Please have a nice day. And I'm like, okay, thank you. You know, and, like, something like that. That's, like, short and sweet, and there's no expectation. I think that's
Yeah.
the thing.
I mean, and I'm from New York, so I'm just like
Oh,
automatically
no.
on autopilot. Like, don't talk to me, don't look at me.
Yup.
My whole life, you have the cat calls, but you have like the derogatory
Yup.
cat calls. Or if I don't look at you, if I don't speak to you, I'm a bee. I'm all of these things. But
Yup. I'm from Jersey. I be in New York all the time. Jesus Christ. Men in New York are ruthless. Like, if you don't talk to them, they'll be ready to pounce. They'll be ready to kill your ass. Like, But at the same time, I don't really mind if someone tries to talk to me and they're a stranger and they're trying to flirt or whatever. Like, it doesn't bother me as long as they're respectful with it. And they, you know, aren't being, you know, rude to me or just being persistent when they know I don't want to be bothered, stuff like that.
it's like, but if I did give you the time of day, then what would I be?
I don't think like every guy is like that, but it's just so much
because you're so-
easier and safer to just assume.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
assume that nothing is good, and it's not a good way to live, obviously. But that's just
Well, because then my question is who gets let in, and how do you determine who gets let in, and how do you function?
If they start the, I guess, relationship in a non-romantic or sexual way, like if it's not like a flirty,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
not
like
threatening.
you just meet people
Yeah.
places and they just talk to you, just talk to you like a normal person.
I support the Me Too movement. 3,
I do.
2, 1.
Well, at the heart of it, I think that the Me Too movement is about women that have been in situations, whether it's work or personal, where they haven't been in a safe space to speak up or share. And the burden that's on us to protect men or other people by not speaking what has happened to us is actually, can be like PTSD. It's like traumatic to your system. Like I
Yeah.
experienced going through being sexually harassed, and this happened in 2013, and I still have never come out about it.
Statistically speaking, like the number of women who are raped, there's exponentially more than who actually report it. So when I think about the Me Too movement, like there's strength in numbers. You know, when it started, I was like, I don't know if I want to post about this. I don't know how I feel, but what it did do was it gave me the strength to actually share with someone else.
I'm realizing as everyone's talking, like the reason I'm not in that line is because when Me Too was a big movement, I didn't have the strength or courage to be a part of it. So in my mind, it's like still there of like, if I didn't have the courage to be a part of the movement, and I still don't have the courage to stand in that line, because that's almost admitting that I've had like multiple things happen, you know?
And so you're representing all the other women that feel the same way, and so
Yeah.
they see you and they relate to you on that. So you're helping other women by saying that.
I believe the world would be better if it were run by women.
I don't know. I don't know.
How is it any different than saying I believe that the
world would be better if it were run by men. Like, if we're gonna say that on this token, we get that on that token, that's not even balanced at all.
I think what my thought process is in the current state that we're in right now, then I think that it would be, once we get to the place where we are able to raise our children the same way, and like women aren't afraid to like go outside, and like guys don't have like toxic masculinity, then it's like anybody can run the country, and like it's all going to be the same because we're all raised the same. But I think for right now in the place that we're in, I think women have a better understanding of that.
But I think it's hard because when you have little boys that are growing up that are just not even accountable, or nor should they be, for things that men, their fathers might have done, or their grandfathers, and then saying like, women should be running the world. It's the same thing, where how is that different than in the 1950s, 7-year-old little girls were told men should be in positions of power.
Maybe if we had more women in leadership, in C-suite, in Congress, like what, if we had more women,
I feel like it should be equal.
It doesn't have to be running the world maybe, but if we just had more women and women of color, different backgrounds, like if we had more diversity in general in leadership around the world, it would be a better place.
Yes.
That's why I chose this one too, because I don't think it should be one or the other. I definitely think that when it's only man run, they're missing the rest of society.
Yes.
You can't really operate the world or any government or leadership if you're not embracing the second half of society.
I think the problem with what some people think feminism is that you have to bring people down in order to raise people up, but you don't have to do that. Like, you can raise women up to be in positions of power without pushing men down. And I think that that is a misconception with feminism.
Aww. I thought they were gonna ask are you proud to be a woman, but they didn't, which is interesting. Overall, this was interesting. This forced me to think. I was like, I don't know. Overall, really good video, very insightful. I love their responses. I wish they had another black girl in there, or they threw a biracial woman in there. That would have been very interesting to see. I hope they do all men think the same, because I'd love to see that. I really think that Jakira, yes bitch, like I agreed with her wholeheartedly. I think I agreed with every single stance that she took with every single question. Like, listen, I fucks with it. As far as the whole feminist Me Too movement thing, very in between with that. Like, as I've said on my channel numerous times, I'm not pro-black, I'm not pro-feminist, I'm pro-common fucking sense, okay? Whatever's the common sense answer is the answer you're gonna get. Whatever is common sense is whatever I'm gonna choose. Like, I never just side with one side because I'm part of something. I never just say something is great just because it's part of something that I support. Whatever's the common sense answer at the time is whatever answer you're gonna motherfucking get. My beliefs are my beliefs, and I stand behind my beliefs, okay? So let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What questions do you think they should have asked? What do you think about these questions? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all that, and I'ma see y'all next time.